What is up, everybody? So, well, there we go. We are back on the Gargoyle Island. The haunted island in Ocean of Tears. The person that was here before me did not leave a gargoyle. So it's pure skeletons. And I've killed probably the entire island's worth of skeletons, and so far I'm just getting more skeletons. Waiting for a garg. So I spent out of what I ended the last episode. I ended the episode with almost 500 plat, something like maybe 480 or something like that. I spent some of it. I got this book for cheap. I spent like 350 platinum. I think I spent 100 on this, and just to get some extra mana, just to help me out. And then I bought 2 of these bags. So they only weigh 0.4. They're the same size, 8 size and large capacity. So they're the same size as the backpacks I was using, but the backpacks weigh 3 pounds each, whereas these weigh 0.4 and have 35% weight reduction. So that's really huge. That's super duper huge. That's gonna help me just stay out and, you know, fight longer. So they were 125 platinum each. I believe they're player made. Yeah. So that's cool. So I got 2 of those, and it makes a huge difference, especially, you know, like if I pick up this rusty spear, it adds a couple of pounds, but that's only a one-handed weapon. But like I had the 2-handed sword that my skeleton's using on me, and I saved like 6 pounds by putting it in that bag. So it's really gonna help me out, and I'm preparing for later on when I do camp the sisters, and I'm gonna be looting just, you know, tons and tons and tons of swords. So I'm gonna need some sort of weight reduction there, but you see here, like this mace, save 3 pounds with that one-handed mace by putting it in there. I mean, we all know weight reduction bags. It's just huge. It's really huge for me. I don't have a lot of strength. And the more that I can carry, the less, here we go, the less that I'll have to go to, you know, the less I'll have to leave, and that's really the point. I want to stay out. Oh, come on. I want to stay out as long as possible without having to leave my camp, basically. It's tougher as like an evil race as well, because you might have to travel farther to get to a vendor. For instance, there's a vendor on Sister Island right across the street, or when I start farming Sister Island, there would be a vendor right there, but I can't use that vendor because I'm an evil race. Anyway, so I'm going to be grinding this for at the very minimum the rest of this level I just started. But, you know, the entire last episode was on this island, so I don't really want to spend too much time showing this island more. Because I think, you know, the point is there. But the truth is, I am going to be here for a while, so I don't know how to handle that, really. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to make, like, you know, 2 episodes in a row or 3 episodes of the exact same camp. It just doesn't seem to make sense. So I'm going to try to remedy that. I am thinking maybe of going to Unrest and trying to get a group. I mentioned that at the end of the last episode. So I'm going to try to, like, minimize how much I show here, but, you know, if I do end up staying here and I don't want to show it, then I could just go, you know, multiple consecutive days without putting out episodes and stuff, which isn't fun. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm looking at Unrest, but not tonight. Right now it's late. and I'm like too tired to get in a group, and then you know, if I get in a group, I want to stay in that group for a while. So I might just do this for tonight. I'll just show a little bit of this real quick, and then I'm gonna see if I can't get in an unrest group tomorrow when I'm fresher. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so I went over to unrest, could not get a group. Main room had an opening, and I was like, I conned everything. Everything was dark blue, so I was like, you know what? This is gonna be really, really crap XP, but you know, I'll do it just to mix it up. But they didn't want me. They said I was too high. So tried to get a fireplace group. Couldn't get a fireplace group. So I decided to run over to Castle Mistmoore in Lower Feydark. So that's where I am now, and there's only really one option here for a camp, and that's right in the front, this little pond here. These mobs are white or blue to me. The gargoyles are red to me, which we've killed a couple of those. And they're just, you know, enough people showed up to start a group, so we got a little group going. We got an enchanter and a warrior who are both red to me. I think they're around 35. And then we have a druid who's 22, and we have a shadow knight. We have a shadow knight that I'm not sure what level he is. Let's see. He's blue to me. I think he's 20, if I remember. So, cool. We got something other than gargoyles on the Gargoyle Island. I'm sure we will find ourselves back at that island because there's not a ton of options. I'll continue to, you know, hit unrest here and there and see if I can't get a group, but it's tough. There's only, you know, for my level range, there's really only one group. It's got to be a fireplace group, and you know, if they're full, they're full. So it's just the way it goes. There is the basement, but I'm too low for basement. I think basement's like high 20s. I might be able to get away, you know, with basement if I got a few more levels, but I think at 21 I'm a bit too low. So let's monitor the XP here and see how it goes. So we're pretty much almost right on half a level. Might be like a tick below half a level exactly. So let's kind of keep an eye on that. The thing that I like about the Gargoyle Island, and yeah, it's repetitive, you know, for content or whatever you want to call this, but I need to get my assist up and running. Let me fix that. Whoops. What was that? What's this guy named Butter? But you make a lot of money, right? We leveled there for something like a level plus a bub, or a level and a bubble and a half, bar and a half. A 26 bar, let's go. Let's pick that homie up, right? He's got Monosong by now too, I think. Get him. But you made a lot of money. Okay, sorry, I got talking to the group here. But you know, I made, what did I make? I forget already, like 300 platinum or something. And maybe even more than that. Was it like 350? It was something crazy. But, you know, here I'm going to make next to nothing. I'm not going to make any money here. There are gargoyles who could drop eyes, but, you know, we're only going to kill, I think, 3 gargoyles? I think it's 3 gargoyles per spawn. And then they may or may not drop eyes, and then, you know, the group will probably roll on it, so you're sharing with whatever. But that's okay. Like, I'm not worried about money too much right now, although I will give... We'll give my pet some stuff. What is this? Rawhide? Not that he doesn't really need it, but whatever. A couple kills. I mean, it moved. I noticed that it's not in the same spot, but... We'll see how it goes, right? Wait, he scored a critical hit. What was he doing? Oh, that was old, I guess. So, our healer's AFK, our leader's AFK. We want to add this bard. I believe the bard at this point has Mana Song. By this level, right? No, actually, maybe not. You get Mana Song so late, but she's 26. I forget when you get Mana Song. We could always take a look while we're waiting around. I forget what it's called. It is at level 20, actually. So, I forgot that you get an earlier one, I think, because this isn't vanilla. We have Velius out. I think that's the case, right? Yeah, the level 21 came out in Velius, which is out, so she should have it. Alright, so we got the Bard in here. We got Hymn of Restoration, which is, I believe, HP. What was the other one called? Cassandra's Chant of Clarity, and there it is. So she does have it. Sweet! And we have an enchanter with, like, breeze. Oh, man. I don't have a... yeah, I mean, I could maybe just spam nukes at this point. I don't know. Because stuff's going to die really fast. I'm only going to get like 3 ticks of a dot, possibly. Let's see. Maybe I should just spam nukes. I don't have a Poison Blast. I get Poison Blast, I think, at like my next spell area. And then I'll have a really nice direct damage. The direct damage nuke I have now is my Leech, which isn't the biggest nuke, but it gives you life back to make up for the size of the nuke. But I mean, it's decent and it's brand new, so it's not bad. Over here. And we have an enchanter with a pet as well. And we have an SK with a pet. And I have a pet. So this is a really powerful group, actually. Enchanter. We got a druid for the healer who can mostly be offensive if we don't need healing. And we have a bard that is just jamming out. Butterface. Wonder what staff he has. I recognize it, but I can't think of what it might be. All truth be told, I thought this was primary secondary when I bought it. Not realizing it's primary only. So I am going to replace it eventually. Because I do want the harvester. This is probably better than the harvester. Or pretty close. I can't remember exactly the harvester stats, but harvester looks cool. Fashion quest. Yeah. So we've cleared out all the spawns, it seems. Looks like he's got something. So this might be just like, you know. Actually, XP's moving. Okay, look at that. XP's moving. This is way better than that unrest group. I think I was too high for that unrest group. Why am I not using assist? Oh, that thing died so fast. I don't even think my dot ticked. I gotta pay attention. There was a Pantheon update video I was watching last night. I backed Pantheon. What year is it? It's 2023 now. I think I backed Pantheon at the end of 2018, 17? No, it was 18. It was the beginning of 2018. That's what it was. The very beginning of 2018. I think it was like February something. I backed Pantheon, and this was pre-classic WoW, and I was playing on. I think I was playing on P99 at the time, and you know, I'm just waiting for that to go through. I have alpha access. I don't have pre-alpha access. So right now they have some pre-alpha sessions going on, and you can't make videos for it anyway. So I'm hoping when alpha happens, they won't, you know, they'll drop all the NDA stuff. So I think only like Co-Carnage can stream the pre-alpha stuff right now, or even make videos about it. So that's pretty cool. You know, I know everybody's either you are super negative on it, saying it'll never come out, or you're, you know, just chilling, waiting for it to come out. That's basically me. I'm just chilling, waiting for it to come out, not like, you know, going all in, waiting for it, but It does seem like alpha's probably going to come out this year. Now, naturally, we're only in February of this year, so it could be 10 months from now, but it does seem like alpha's going to come out this year sometime. And so I'm pretty excited about that because I want to get in there, and it gives you 2 copies, so I can have my friends, like whoever's on, I guess, can share a copy of my game, and of the game. And so I'll have somebody to like group with pretty much at all times, and just check it out. Seems cool. It's kind of like the spiritual successor of EverQuest, and I think it should be good. It's slow paced, but the graphics are good. A lot of the sound, I mean, I'm sure they'll replace them, but a lot of the sound effects and stuff that you watch when you're watching the pre-alpha stuff and the videos and everything are just taken straight from EverQuest. They're the exact same sound effects. It's pretty funny. Why didn't my pet go? But that should be good. Really looking forward to that. I want to play a bard because I'm like a bard at heart. I just love bards. I think they're the greatest, and any game that offers a bard, I play a bard, which is like almost no games. But it might not come out with launch. I think bards and necromancers both might not come out at launch, which is kind of a bummer, so I might have to do something else. And then definitely during alpha and beta and everything, I'm gonna have to do something else. I play warrior a lot in every game, so I might do warrior. We got a couple here. Just depends. Let's assist. We even got a mez on that one. Nice. Of course we did. We got an enchanter, but pretty cool. Stupid pet. Like, I don't know why it doesn't go on the first ask. It's a bad pet. They do have that. I forgot what it's called now. It's not a beast lord, but it's basically a beast lord kind of class. I don't think you have a beast, so it's not a beast lord, but it reminds me of a beast lord minus the pet or something. Ding 21 for the 5th time. That's pretty funny. I feel ya, buddy. I think I dinged. What was it? I dinged like 17, like 3 or 4 times. I was gonna say crazy. They were asking if the tank had a fungi tunic. Fungi tunics on TLP are a dime a dozen, but fungi tunics on P99 are absolutely insane bonkers. Tons and tons and tons of money. They're like 50K. I don't even know. But on blue, they were like, well, this is years ago. I don't know what they are. When I was looking at one, they were like 50K. And, I don't know. If you're like a new player who would actually use one, that's like an impossible, it would take you forever to save up 50K on P99. So definitely, obviously, it's only going to rich dudes' alts. I mean, there's more expensive stuff, but it's not an endgame item. It's like a leveling up item, right? So there's obviously some other big ticket items that are worth over 100K. Which is just bonkers. Total endgame stuff, total top guild stuff, total poop sock stuff. But, yeah. Anyway, so whenever I do pay attention to Pantheon. I like watch Basgrim on YouTube, and I just watch all of his stuff. He watches he does watch parties for like the anything that Pantheon puts out. So I watch him and his opinion and everything, and I watch a ton of YouTube. So I know like some people will be like, "Hey, that video is an hour long. How do you watch an hour-long video?" But I have YouTube playing 24/7 pretty much if I'm not sleeping. I have it paused right now because I'm recording, but as soon as I pause my recording, I unpause YouTube. It's just always going. I have 3 monitors, 4 actually, but I like use 3 mostly. The 4th one I use when I do my other channel. I have another YouTube channel about trading card games and stuff, and that one I actually like, you know, I don't want to, like this one I'm just chilling, having fun, recording some gameplay and stuff. The other one I kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to make it sound bad, but like take seriously or whatever. Like I actually edit videos and do all that kind of stuff. So the warrior is heading out in half a bubble. So that's a bummer. The SK says he can't pull because he's playing on a tablet right now. He's out of town for work. I mean, honestly, that's then like the bard's up, right? The bard's got to pull. Pet, I need you to go in on the first ask. Like, the hotkey for my pet to attack is 1. I push 1, but then I immediately push 2 because I want to cast a spell. And you can't tell your pet to attack in the middle of casting. So then I have to wait for the cast to end. Then I can tell my pet to attack. By that time, the mob's already like half dead. I don't know. It feels bad. It feels like I'm like a slacker. Is my appearance to the rest of the group. Like, you know, when you're in a group and there's a guy that like the enchanter that has like the pet, and you're in a group, and then like the mob's already like almost dead by the time the enchanter tells their pet to go in. When they're an enchanter pet, you know, is usually the #1 DPS for the whole group. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm having issues here, so I'm just gonna have to spam 1 whenever I do it, because clicking 1 once isn't doing the trick. It's not, the pet's not going in. Hopefully half a bub takes him a little while, because he is 35. So hopefully we can squeeze a little bit out of him. I'll ding in 2 bubbles. So I would like to get that here before I have to, you know, see if the group stays or we can replace them, or if the bard will pull. Pulling is like pulling teeth. Getting somebody to pull is like pulling teeth on this game. Nobody wants to pull. Some classes it comes with it. You know, a monk. If you're a monk, you're gonna pull. If you're a warrior, you're probably gonna pull unless you have a monk. If you're any sort of tank, you're probably gonna pull unless there's a monk. And then bards also do some pulling because they can lull, and they run fast, and they can track and all that. So maybe a ranger. There's different people who can pull, but there's all these people who can pull, but nobody wants to pull. That's just kind of how it is. It's not fun. EverQuest, you get used to like AFKing a lot, or like not AFKing, but not paying like that much attention, I guess. You know, watching TV and playing and all this stuff, and you can't really do that very well if you're pulling. So it's understandable in the context of EverQuest. You know, other games you're really interactive, and so you're not really, nobody can AFK for the most part. Anyways, I watch long YouTube videos all the time. I'll watch a 3-hour YouTube video, like the Pantheon one where I was talking about Basgrim was doing a watch party. I think it was like a 3-hour video, like whatever. 3 hours goes by pretty quick. When it's just playing in the background, you can do other stuff. You can do stuff around the house and just, I mean, you don't necessarily need to watch it is the thing. A lot of YouTube videos, you don't exactly have to watch. You can just listen for the most part, and then if you know, at certain points you can glance over or you can do whatever, you know. That's how I view YouTube. You don't have to be watching the entire time. It's not like you're watching a movie or a TV show, or I even watch movies and TV shows while I'm playing games, and you know, you do a little hybrid. You listen and you glance over, and you listen and you glance over. So I don't know. I feel like some people feel like they have to be like giving it 100% attention. Now, with that being said, there are some things that I do watch, like you know, like The Last of Us I've been watching right recently. So when I watch The Last of Us, yeah, I'll sit down, you know, probably with my girl, and we'll just watch it, and that's it. And then, you know, and then I'll go play EverQuest or whatever, and I'll be watching the follow-up shows on YouTube, like everything you missed in The Last of Us episode whatever, and like I'm that guy. Looks like the bard's pulling already, so that's nice. Oh, what do we have here? I've been sitting here rambling for quite some time. So maybe, I mean, the XP's moving. I'm liking this. I'm digging this. The XP really is moving. This is really good. What do we have here? Is this the one? Yeah. Random for the eyes, usually alpha the eyes. I'll just do them in alphabetical order. I need to regen some mana. I need a breeze over here from the enchanter. I'm gonna dot this one because the warrior's AFK, the enchanter's pet broke. And I'm actually low on mana. And I don't have clarity at the moment because the enchanter's busy with his pet. But it seems like everything is back in order. Alright, so I'll just pause it here. We're already at 34 minutes in this video, so not everybody's like me and watches 3-hour videos. So I'll go ahead and pause it here and continue this, and we'll check back in after we see what this warrior does, or if we get a little closer to leveling. So we had a casualty. The ogre leveled, but he is gonna get some XP just in case he dies. He doesn't want to de-level. The bard was pulling though, and we were kind of short on spawns, so they pulled some reds, and pulled some that he didn't want, and we took him down, but the bard went down, unfortunately. But we would all probably die. Well, the zone line's right there, but we would all probably died if the enchanter wasn't here. The enchanter was able to mez. I was like getting resisted beyond belief because they are red. And yeah, the pathing around this pond is all weird. So you have like a lot of extra time to try to get the mezzes off for the enchanter, so that's good. So just kind of an update. Where are we? We need a little over a bubble, so it hasn't been that long, but the XP here is actually really good. I'm actually impressed. Like, I expected it to be similar to Unrest. Like, I don't know why that Unrest was so bad, other than we were a little high for the area, but we were killing so many mobs that I thought it would counter the fact that I was like a little bit high. I mean, the mobs were still blue, and we were pulling some from inside the estate. We were pulling like darkbone skeletons and ghouls and stuff from inside. So we even pulled the bartender, or the skeletal not the bartender, the brewmaster. I don't even know, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we'll keep at it. Hopefully this ogre stays like a little while longer. Alright, so the warrior left, but he went and got a shaman and ran his shaman here from the over there. Or he got a port. So very cool there. But now the bard is saying their wife's gonna be home, they're gonna have to bail. I'm telling you guys, I'm not even joking. It's always the polars that leave first. Polars don't last very long. They just get tired of polling, you know? And then they bail. I'm telling you. Not making it up. So we're about to level, probably next kill. Everybody's got wife duty. All right, let's see here. This might be the one. So today is actually Super Bowl Sunday. It's early in the day, so Super Bowl's not going on right now or anything. But I probably, you know, will be busy during that time. Hang out with my roommates a little bit and stuff like that. So we'll probably call this pretty soon. That didn't level me. So I think the reason I'm leveling so fast is that, or so fast, or like faster than Unrest, was because actually I've been paying attention, more attention now. The mobs that spawn right here are dark blues and a couple of whites, but the mobs that they're pulling outside of this pond, they're like all red and yellow. Like, let's see this one. Well, this is an initiate, so this one's yellow actually. Well, we've been killing a good amount of red and yellow mobs, and I think that's why it's moving so fast. So when I was at Unrest, we were doing pure like dark blues. I mean, we did do some reds and stuff. We were just killing a sheer volume. It was just sheer volume of blues. So I thought it would have been better, but yeah, I don't know. That's got to be it. We're killing like higher level mobs here now. Oh, this gargoyle is gonna level me for sure. Even though this last like tick out of this bubbles, proving otherwise. What is this? This one's a red. So I noticed one of the gargoyles was yellow. I try to double dot these, but I like to get a heart flutter on him because it helps the tank. Nice, it didn't resist, but it gets heart flutter gets resisted the most out of anything I have. And you know, even though the mob's red, it's still already gonna die right now. So yeah, there we go. We're level 22, so we get new spells at 24. We need 2 more levels. And then do the old ding. 2 more levels, and then we can go get our new spells and see what we want to do at that point. Alright, so the druid has to go. And the bard has to go any minute now as well. I mean, I still have like an hour and a half, but Super Bowl doesn't start for a few hours. I could do like another hour and a half. Looks like there's already a druid right here that wants a group, so cool. So I'm gonna sit here for a while longer. So it looks like, you know, we got some changes. Hopefully we can come up with a polar, because the bard is going to leave soon. But anyways, we'll just keep at it and we'll check in a little later. All right, what's up? We are checking it again. The group makeup has changed quite a bit. We have 2 monks, the shaman, myself, rogue, and a different druid. I don't remember when exactly I paused it last time, but I believe it's a different druid. We haven't had the enchanter for some time now. We're 3 yellows in, so 2 more yellows. And 2 more yellows and we'll be 23. You know, I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned in like a previous episode or what, if like my cat hadn't come back. I feel like I did though, but my cat finally came back. He's right there. He and I know it's normal cat things to, you know, take off for a while or whatever, but he had been gone for 4 days. And he had never been gone for like 24 hours before. Maybe close to 24 hours before he came back to eat or something like that. But he was gone for 4 entire days without coming back, touching his food bowl or anything. But he finally came back, so happy to have him back. He's actually really skinny. It was only 4 days, but I don't think he ate during those 4 days. Like sometimes they'll find food somewhere else, or he was a feral cat that I rescued from my work. So he was hunting birds and stuff when I first met him. And so I'm sure he could do that for food, but since I rescued him and I've been feeding him and everything, he got pretty thick, not fat, but thick. And when he came back, he was noticeably skinnier. He's not like scrawny or dying or anything, but he's noticeably skinnier. Anyways, I thought I had mentioned that, so I thought I'd just do a follow-up in the case that I did. I'm pretty sure I did. So same old here. Now we're getting closer to Super Bowl time. So also this video is 45 minutes long, so we're on the longer end. But I'm going to try and see how fast this is going. It's going pretty quick. So I am going to see if we can squeeze out this last level before closing out this episode. And we're killing pretty fast now. These monks are pretty dang strong. I mean, usually melees can be typically weak, but the server's not brand new. So these guys appear to have some gear. This rogue looks pretty geared, although I honestly don't know what gear they have. But you know, they don't look like this shaman right here, who has like nothing on. And I would look like him too if I didn't have this robe on. I told these guys earlier because they were making fun of him for being naked. I was like, I would look like that too if I just didn't have this one robe. Anyways, he got nuked. Oh, he got nuked pretty hard. Where's this? The druid right here? Yeah. What is this? Oh. So we've been pulling reds and stuff. This one seems to be a strong caster. Resisted. She's messing up my pet. Resisted. Oh, this is bad. My pet's gonna go down. Oh, my pet went down. What level is this chick? I'm gonna die. So I don't know what level this chick is, but nobody can do anything. We're gonna get our other monk killed though. I hope he feigned death before. Shit. I hope he feigned death before he AFK'd. I have no idea what level that chick was, but she nuked really hard, murked my pet immediately, and everything. Well, anyways, cool. We didn't die. So we'll clean this up. We'll get back in there and we'll keep at it and see if we can't get this before I gotta go for the Super Bowl. But we'll unpause in a bit. So already missed out on like a bunch of pulls, but I thought about it late. We actually had a bunch of back-to-back pulls, so figured I'd just click it on. We came back in, we buffed up. Somebody gave us clarity, which is super cool, while we were outside. And then everything was repopped, so we got 2 gargoyles there. There was some stuff around the pond that we killed. Didn't move the bar much, I guess, but we got like a little bit. There's a bard right here. Half elves in their pants. So weird. Oh shit. Soon? It depends on how soon. Natha? I'm not gonna remember that. Natha? me write that down. Anyways, all right. So we'll go ahead and, looks like we cleared out everything that we could. So it might slow back down again. I unpaused it a little late. We had already killed like 5 things. But we'll just keep at it and see if I can't unpause it when we get closer to leveling, just to kind of finish off the video. All right, well that made it easy. Pretty much right after I paused it, I just got wiped out. We had a big pull, and I mean, we pulled a lot of times. I guess I didn't realize what level these were, so I dotted all of them up, being the necro that I am, and maybe one of them was a high level, or red to me probably, and he just creamed me. And I tried to life leech my way back, but he just wiped me out really fast, and the shaman and the druid couldn't get a heal off on me quick enough, and I got like 1 life tap off, but it just wasn't enough. This dude was, I mean, you can see some of the damage there. He hit me pretty hard. I don't really have that much life, 350 maybe, not even. And he was doubling me for like 50-ish, 40 to 50, so it is what it is. So I lost XP. I need a little less than 2 buffs to level. I already had a replacement there. There was a bard that was looking for that group, so they can just pick up the bard. I pass lead, and I'm gonna go get my body, and then by the time I get my body, I'm gonna go do Super Bowl stuff. So that'll conclude this one. I'll probably finish out this level off of video, because I'll probably later on tonight, when everything's said and done, I'll probably go back to the island and I'll just kill some gargoyles. I spent a lot of my money, so I'll get, I'll farm a little bit of money while I get the 2 bubs to finish off this level, and and that'll be it. So next time you see me, I should be level 23 anyways. What we'll do from there, not entirely sure. I may, depending on how much time I play, I may, just get even, not just level, but get some extra while I'm farming gargoyles, because it's a good spot. So, all right, we'll see you guys on the next one.